guys. Welcome to Smoke Show.
I'm Haley.
And my name's Camille.
And today we're going to be talking about edibles, how to use them, proper dosages, and teaching you a little bit about how everybody accepts them differently.
We're talking about edibles today, as discussed earlier. So edibles can come in indica, sativa, hybrid, but a lot of them don't really disclose what they are, and so you're just getting what you get, You're eating what you're eating. Edibles can come in candies, pills, tinctures, basically anything that also can cook with butter. So if you can bake it, you can eat it. In addition, edibles come in multiple doses. They can start from 2.5 for beginners up to 100 mg if you're really about that life, or you're suffering from an illness.
Mental illness even.
I definitely am guilty of self-medicating. Canna butter, for those who don't know, is basically butter that's infused with cannabis oil. And it's delightful. You can buy it at dispensaries or you can infuse it yourself.
Yes, I prefer to buy it personally. I have not gotten it down. I've tried a few times. I really have put my all into it. And
you've tried to make canna butter?
Yeah, from
That's
scratch.
That's insane. No
and
way.
I did the whole crock pot, decarbureting in the oven, the whole thing.
That's milkmaid
Go.
vibes.
Yes, it was.
So you took milk, you churned butter.
Yes.
That's insane.
But you had to make the oil first. It's a whole thing. And they didn't come that strong.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I consider myself a foodie, but making butter is too fucking far.
I'll be in my milkmaid era. I'll churn some butter.
I'm screaming. What is that motion?
I don't know. Anyways, let's
screaming.
talk a little bit more about edibles.
I'm churning.
The thing you need to remember about edibles that's very important is that when you start, you will have no tolerance level, and as you begin, it will continue to grow, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to challenge yourself. As always, I recommend, most brands recommend, that when you take your first dosage, be it a small dose or a high dose, whatever you're doing for your body, you should wait almost 2.5 hours to see the full effects of it, because you can wait an hour and be like, oh, I'm not that high yet, but the thing is, your body is digesting that cannabis in a different way than it usually is. It's being digested in the liver as opposed to in our lungs and through our esophagus. Esophagus.
Esophagus. New word. Learn it.
Yes, and they're great. Edibles are great medicinally as well, and so there's a lot of people who I think, especially the older generations, who maybe smoked weed when they were teens and in their 20s and haven't done it since. Edibles are a great way to get into marijuana at a small, low level, because almost every brand will offer you a 2.5 milligram, which is the smallest one you want to do, and where everyone should start if you're taking edibles for the first time. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's liver is different. We're all digesting differently in our esophaguses. And so,
screaming.
Just want everyone to be careful, because the thing is, once you get too high, it is very hard to go back. And that is what I want. I think we really want to drive that home.
Just go to sleep if you get too high. Just go to sleep.
Sleep, water, and CBD. As much of those three things as you can get will ride you out of there. But what are some of your favorite edibles?
My favorite edibles, I'm psychotic, and I really high testing edibles. Every night before I go to sleep, I'll pop a 25 mg indica tablet with 2 melatonin and then go to sleep. And so my favorite edibles are very high testing. And generally I don't like any flavor, so the edibles I generally take are more pills or suppositories. I'm screaming.
We'll just glaze over that.
I put it vaginally.
Oh, a vaginal one. Okay, I thought we were talking butt suppositories.
I've never taken a butt suppository.
You know what? It's medicinally legal in a lot of places to put your medicine up your butt, so don't be shy about that, guys.
What?
Anyways, I like smaller dose edibles because you can use them to either take a ton and take high doses, or you can do sometimes I don't need to be violently high. Sometimes I just want to take I know, crazy.
I've never felt that way. I've always felt the need.
Sometimes, especially with edibles, I just want to be able to run around and do my errands, and so I'll do a 10 milligram sativa or 15 milligrams if I'm going to be out of the house for a few hours. But personally, this is one of my favorite brands because Lost Farm does them in a Starburst, which is one of my favorite snacks of all time. And I do stand by my belief that every single company that sells edibles should also give you a bag of unmedicated snacks to go with it, because how dare you give me a taste for these and then not give me more snacks. But these are one of my favorites personally, and as
They're
you can
strain
see,
specific?
Yeah, they're strain specific. So like this is Purple Punch. I believe this is Gorilla Glue 4, and then this one is Blue Dream, which is one of the only brands that does this. And these Lost Farms, Kiva up here, and Terra, those are all brands that are under the same umbrella of a woman-owned company. And so these ones are the only one they sell strain specific. The rest of these would all be hybrids, such as the Kiva Toffee Chocolate, the Espresso Bars, or the Mints.
And they're all bomb.
Yeah, they are.
And the chocolates are great for beginners as well. Just because they're 5 mg, which is just a little bit over that 2.5 point.
100%.
And they're very great.
And then these two. These come in a 2.5.
Oh my god, this tastes really good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try one.
Hello. Yes, please. Thank you.
It's like coffee chocolate.
I know. I love espresso bean covered in chocolate. That's why I got it.
Yeah. You can really not taste the marijuana in this. This is great for beginners.
We're definitely gonna have to.
What, you're struggling with the packaging.
You can make packaging childproof without also making it stoner-proof, and that's my truth.
Yeah. I'm way stupider than a kid, like, when I'm stoned.
If they can open this, I'm sending my kids to private school. Like, I will send them off to boarding school if they can get my weed open.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader packaging edition? Oh my god, what the fuck?
Right?
Oh my god, okay.
This is like, I should have opened it before we went on camera.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa!
Oh, so it
Damn.
opens like a Tic Tac thing.
How many stoners does it take to open a Kiva package?
Two. It's not bad. These ones are CBD, which I got on purpose because I also wanted to talk about the fact that even if you were only to looking for products that have CBD in them, the best CBD products are going to have at least a tiny bit of THC in it. And I mean the very, very tiniest amount, like 18% or like 18-to-1 ratio of THC to CBD, or CBD to THC. Because the THC is actually what activates the CBD inside of your body. Like those two work together, they're pals. They're Batman and Robin Hood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so even if you want to go strictly CBD route, make sure there's like 0.1% of THC in there. And that will activate it and give you a more full body effect and a more healing and like holistic effect for you.
Yeah, I love taking CBD before bed. It's my favorite. Either like edibles or joints too, to be honest.
I mean, bongs or dabs as well.
Yeah, dab of CBD. Can you imagine? I want to take
It's a real thing.
What?
I've seen them in dispensaries. They have concentrate of CBD now.
Oh my god. You would be knocked out. You'd be the most relaxed. Go to the spa and take a
Do my
bath.
taxes, talk to my parents. I could do anything on CBD.
I don't think I would be like awake to talk to my mom. She talks forever. Like she will just like describe a Lifetime movie to me. That's our conversations.
Good for her. Good for her. We love that. Awesome.
So what do you think we should know about edibles at the end of the day?
At the end of the day, you, besides what we have said about taking it at your own pace, don't let anyone else talk you into taking edibles. Take the amount that you know is right for you and your body and test it and move slowly with it, because as I've said before, digested in the liver, not the lungs, and not the esophagus. So
Stop
it's
saying
going
that.
it's going to give you like both a full body and a head high. That's the difference between edibles, as you get kind of like an indica and a sativa high at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's what I'd like you guys to know. And also that the one in my mouth is delicious.
Yeah, these Kiva edibles are bomb. I'm someone that generally likes edibles that don't have any taste to them, and they are giving. What needs to be gave.
It's delicious.